Alright guys, how's it going? It is Thursday, the 2nd of January 2020 and you are watching CopTalk.tv. Alright, how's it going kids? You alright? So I've just seen this just come out about Stoke City being the latest championship club to be linked with Brewster and Curtis Jones. Now Brewster has been linked with several clubs including Swansea City and Dirty Leeds United. While Jones has also been linked with Leeds, but apparently Stoke City are now interested in the pair. Obviously, in terms of loan deals for the remainder of the season. Dean Jones from Bleacher says Stoke have been in touch about the young players. And sniffing around to see what young players are available, basically. And I was just wondering what you thought of that. Whether, because a lot of people, a lot of fans seem to have high hopes for people like Brewster and Jones. And I don't know. Sometimes the loans, once they start loaning players out, we go down the road of positivity, don't we? We say that'll do him good. Bit of experience, toughen him up, get some game action, first team experience and things like that. But I was just wondering how many Liverpool players over the years have actually gone out on loan, especially youngsters, and become a major success back at Anfield. I just wonder if you could throw something at me with that. Any examples? What I'm saying, I'm not saying that it's just because you loaned out that you've got no chance. If you're good enough, you're good enough. It's as simple as that. But I would say that the majority of people, once they start getting loaned out, especially repeatedly, it's often not a good sign. I'm not saying that here with these. This has just come out within the last hour, so I've just been catching up on a few things. And basically, I'm recording this video because I just want your opinion on what you think of Brewster and Jones, really, and also the loan situation with the club. I can think of, in the last couple of seasons especially, players that were tipped for going to get a chance this year, and then poof, they're off, they're gone. And often them deals then become permanent at some point. So basically, what do you think of Brewster? What do you think of Jones? And what do you think of the the loan situation in terms of the players that we have out on loan? And are you a bit like me? When a player starts getting loaned out, do you try and see positivity in it, where you think, he's getting, I want to see him, see how he does, and we're playing against men, and when I say men, I'm not saying they're not men. I'm just saying that a bit more experienced players. I try to be positive, and I try to monitor them. I try to watch them, try to see how they do. But I have been disheartened sometimes because I've seen players go out, do well, come back, and then be like, it's gone. Yeah, they don't want him. So is that your opportunity to shine when you're loaned out? Gruick, right? Think of Gruick. Gruick out on loan. Gruick hasn't. I wouldn't class him as in the level of these, for example, these two. But Gruick, for me, I'm he's been loaned, and I really would like to see him come back and be given a chance. Now, that doesn't mean that I think he is a good player, right? What I'm saying is, I really wish it would work out for him. Do you know what I mean? And I think when I've read things about him or seen bits of him since he's been out on loan, 1 minute he sort of impresses me, and the next minute I think he's not going to cut it. And I would say that it's his last chance now for him between now and the end of the season to do enough to be warranted with a place in the squad. Do you know what I mean? There's certain players, isn't there, that are maybe signed by previous managers that they never ever get given a chance, I don't think. And I often think to myself, why is that? I mean, were they really that rubbish? Do you know what I mean? We've spent 20 million on players and with one manager, and we've not really seen much of them, and then a new manager comes in, loans them out straight away, and you never see him again. And one lone player I don't want to see back at Liverpool is Loris Karius. And I don't want to be a hater and all that and be all negative and that, but I never rated that boy. And again, from what I see, his performance is a hit and miss. Anyway, let me know what you think about Brewster and Jones. And, do you see a future for them at Liverpool in the first team? And what's your views about loans in general? Is it a good sign? Is it a good sign? I suppose it is what they make it, isn't it? Because if they get a loan, go out and do amazing, then you would expect them to be included. But I've seen examples that where it still hasn't happened for them at Anfield. And there is a suggestion that FSG like this kind of secondary transfer market. Like Manchester City, for example, I've banged on quite a few times about the investment that Manchester City have put into their youth setup. If you go on YouTube and look at put Manchester City new youth setup, I think, or youth facilities, I can't remember, it's a while ago now. Mind-blowing, really, really good. And then I started thinking, do you know what? They are going to start investing in youth. That they do want youth to come through. They're not just going to, spunk money up the wall and that. And and I'm sure that they do if you come through, maybe. But then it was pointed out to me by one of you guys, because sometimes I'm a bit slow on the uptake, and one of you guys was like, "No, don't fall for it, mate. It's a secondary market. This youngsters thing is a secondary market." Getting these kids in, making them better in players, and then selling them to smaller clubs in the Premier League, maybe, without trying to sound disrespectful, or Championship clubs, etc., and getting a decent fee for it. So yeah, it does work, doesn't it? And of course, you're going to take that extra revenue stream, especially if you've invested in children's development, especially when they come through. You're not telling me that Liverpool snap up a kid at 6 years of age, 7 years of age, have him at the club for 10 years, 12 years, with the pure intention of just selling him on to make money. They are obviously given an opportunity, but there are cynics that do think that some of the big clubs like Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, etc., go out there, try and get these kids to make a secondary market, a secondary income, a secondary transfer market. So anyway, I welcome your views on all of that, and hopefully we'll catch up later on. And if you would like to support my channel and watch my extra videos here, and along with the various other perks that there is available, just click on join under this video and you can become one of my squad. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right.